One of Yeats' most beautiful and definitely most well-known poems is the Lake Isle of Innisfree. Oftentimes people try to point out the natural beauty of the piece and about how the themes of the poem are love of homeland, and of nature, and of longing. What I'm hoping to express to you in this video are the deeper and more hypothetical themes that Yeats shows, whether he means it or not. The first of these themes is that Innisfree is shown as a refuge from time, which is seen by Yeats as the biggest plight of the creator, as it, as Yeats saw it, denied the world of the beauty that was his work. This ideology was also common in many other writers such as Shakespeare and others. Time plays a huge role in a lot of literature, in the form of aging and the struggle man has against death, and the implanted motive of man to transcend life and death, and live forever in what some call eternity or infinity. In fact, this is one of the main foundings of religion, an eternal afterlife. Other novels try to deal with man's peril in trying to stay in one time. This is a prominent theme in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye. The Peter Pan complex of Holden Caulfield and of Yeats is something that many have tried to express through art, yet I feel is most accurately portrayed in writing. Yeats, by using such sensual imagery and through his use of assonance, slows the reader down while reading, truly encapsulating the yearned-for sanctuary from time, even in the brief moments of reading the poem. Recently I've caught myself looking back on some sort of heroic past, even in my own life, and longing to return to it, as I'm sure everybody has. But the good old days weren't really all that grand. I remember that when I was in primary school I had little to no homework at all, and all the time in the world. But if I were asked about it when I was that age, I would have said I hate school, or thug life, or something like that. The point I'm trying to get at is that things in the heroic past are great solely because we dreamed them up to be that. If Yeats returns to Innisfree, this illusion he has created of it will be broken, irreparably harming his idea that something perfect can exist. He immortalizes the Innisfree he has created in his poetry. And that's the way he's got to keep it, so that the imperfection of the world can't infringe into his picture of Innisfree. This is also dealt with in a lot of literature, although primarily with the disillusion of love. As it says in The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald, "There must have been moments even that afternoon when Daisy tumbled short of his dreams. Not through her own fault, but because of the colossal vitality of his illusion. It had gone beyond her, beyond everything. He had thrown himself into it with a creative passion, adding to it all the time, decking it out with every bright feather that drifted his way. No amount of fire or freshness can challenge what a man can store up in his ghostly heart." This quote shows how one's dreams can deny them of happiness, and how the colossal vitality of their illusion damns them to seeing a lackluster sheen on the world. Yeats takes this sentiment and translates it into love of a place which he knows can never be realized. Anyway, these are some of the themes I feel can be overlooked when reading the Lake Isle of Innisfree, and the similarities these themes share with other forms of art. Thanks for watching.